Stennis will be going to the line.
And it is his 5th.
And Stennis has put him out of the game, and he has a chance to give Bridgeport the lead with 3:18 to go in this basketball game. And Mike Rowan calls him over because he wants to make sure they know what they're going to do after these free throws, more than worry about Stennis at the line. Stennis is pretty dependable, isn't he?
Oh, absolutely. Close to 70%. It's pretty good for a big man.
He's close to 70?
69%.
All right.
And he's shooting pretty well today, so he's probably over that.
Maybe he's marginally dependable, so he's also worried about what they can do if he misses one of them.
Right.
As Queens has 10 team fouls here, and it's going to be 2. But Stennis, I have him down for 3 out of 4 to the line tonight.
So that probably put him up over 70%.
Yeah, he has 29 points. Everybody improving their free throw shooting stats tonight.
Yeah.
First one is no good.
I spoke too soon, I guess.
Yeah. That total went back down, 70 to 70. All right, everybody wants to make sure they box out now. You hear it behind us, 70 to 70. He missed the second, and Toll got the rebound. Well, he was much worse than 70% that time for the Knights. The Knights are joyful over it. Here is Singleton coming right side. Ball is given up inside. Stennis has it. He had it in his hands, and then Washington recaptured it. Now Washington trying to get out of the backcourt, and it'll still be Bridgeport ball. It's been an adventure sometimes handling that ball.
Some good defensive pressure by Queens.
Well, that's why.
Yeah, Washington didn't really have much room to go with it. And
now
his team comes to the ball.
Boykin trying to get it in, gets it to Stennis.
Back
to Boykin. No backcourt call on that, and Bridgeport continues with 23 to shoot.
They got lucky there, I think.
I think Kirk had a great angle on that, the coach of Queens, and he was yelling across. Comes across to the left side. They hold it out. They whip it at the top of the key to Washington. Washington sends it in the corner. Jumper good. Nice. Touch by Martin. And he gets his first 3 of the night. He picked out a great time to get it. 73 to 70 for Bridgeport. 2:19 to go. Now, if you're Knights, you don't want to try to, trade threes. Get a 2 here. But they'll go straight away. Singleton with a 3, no good.
Well, Singleton had an open look there. He just couldn't get it to convert. But then
you don't mind that one. 73-70. The Knights got it back, though. And then a tough pass by Singleton. And a minute 59 to go, and Bridgeport will try to take some air out of the ball right now because they have the 3-point lead. Come outside with Martin, and he's going to be bumped by Singleton. Not a bad foul, except for the fact that the Knights have 10 team fouls, so it'll set up 2 at the line.
Yeah, and 2 free throws makes it a 5-point game with just a little under 2 minutes to go. That could be tough to overcome for Queens.
Martin's going to zero in on this first one and gets it. He hit the 3, and now he goes to the line. So he had 4 points up to that point, and he makes maybe the 2 biggest plays of the game right there. Right, this free throw and then knocking down that 3.
See if he can convert this second one.
74-70, a minute 49 on the clock. And once again, the Knights have to know exactly what they want to do here because there isn't a lot of time to work with as Martin hits both. Now the Knights getting it in. Alicott, minute 47. They'll all gather their positions as Alicott comes right side. Khalif wants the ball in this situation. Going to cut all the way into the lane and get fouled.
And that's a big foul as well because that'll put Queens in the bonus.
And stop the clock. And give them a chance to set up their defense again. Because if he makes these 2, they're 3 points down again with a minute 38 to go. Don't want to bring up bad things, but last time against St. Thomas Aquinas, they did not hit their free throws. They were in a close game. But let's see how they perform here. Alicott. I don't want to mention it, John, but as you said, you have to give the story.
Yeah, exactly. You got to report the facts. That's what we do.
Alicott's been there twice, hit both. 75-70. First is good. Now, Khalif has 12 points. 75-71. Here's the second. Good. Now the Knights will set up their defense. Setting up their defense is almost as important as making those 2 free throws now.
Definitely. And
Minute 38.
Looks like Queens is going to come with a full court press here. It's worked for them for most of the game.
Simmons guarding the inbounder, Boykin. Boykin looking to get it in, asked to call a timeout. So they did their job in part on that inbound. 30-second timeout.
It's interesting to see Boykin inbounding the ball because he's really one of their better ball handlers. You might want to have him be on the court for that and have someone else throw it in.
Boy, this has had everything tonight, this game. All the twists you want, all the turns you want, but right now, Bridgeport holding a 3-point edge.
Yeah, it's been second half, been pretty back and forth. I mean, Queens had an 11-point lead entering the second half, but that was quickly erased. And since then, it's been back and forth for the final 10 minutes or so of this half.
Bridgeport came out and took the initiative to knock down that 11-point lead. And they were very impressive the way they went to it. And then they started to get Teairez Stennis involved, and he has not stopped, or he didn't stop for a time. They're 29 points. All right, let's watch the inbound here. Minute 38 to go. The Knights try to gobble everybody up. Queens trying to hold everybody away from the ball, and it finally comes in. And here's Steve Martin with it. Free ball. And there is a traveling being called.
Well, they called the travel, but I think they could have called a foul on Queens. I think the Queens player forced the travel with a foul. So,
but they got the call, and it's going to be Queens inbounding from the near side with a minute 33 to go.
And you can hear Bridgeport coach Mike Ruane complaining that was a foul, and I tend to agree with him.
There's the inbound by Lacayo. Now it comes over to Mike Leander. Leander gives back to Lacayo. 27 to shoot. Minute 24 to go in the game. I'm proud of you, John. You're nonpartisan. Here is Simmons cutting to the line. At the ball swiped away, and he gathers it back at midcourt. Now it's a struggle for salvation, and he gets fouled. Oh, my goodness. Did you see the hectic look on Simmons' face as he tried to get that ball back? And then he got bailed out with a foul final. Whew.
Yeah, everybody's just fighting for the ball right now.
8 fouls on Bridgeport, 3 on the fouler, Moore. And here is the foulee at the free throw line, Simmons. 75-72. 1-1. Front end is not there. Singleton with the rebound, though. Out to Alicott. Fires a 3. That's well off. And Lacayo picks it off inside, and he have a foul call. Lacayo got smacked on the other side. Minute 5 to go. That Alicott shot did not come up close. And but that was a big play on the other side by Adil Lacayo. Adil takes his spot at the free throw line. Get big free throws here. First of a 1-on-1. Good.
And those 1-on-1s are always so big because you can't get that second one back.
Yeah, so. You can't get that ball back. 15 he has now. And again, it's sliced to within 2. And then it could be 1. And then you watch the Knights press. Here it is. It is up. Good. Lacayo has 16. 75-74.
Bridgeport's really struggled with this press. See how they can get it down court.
Stennis up court to Moore. Marquise Moore lays it in. Well, Marquise Moore.
That's the way you beat the press, right?
That's the way you do it. 77-74, but it's still only a 3-point game. 53 seconds to go. So the Knights have to stay mentally in this. They're down by 3. Alicott all the way to the basket. No. Rebound. Bridgeport. Oh, boy, they're shaping up to look like another heartbreaker for the Knights if they can't come back with 37 seconds to go, and we have a foul in the front court. They're down by 3. They foul Stennis.
Stennis missed a pair of free throws a few minutes ago. These are even bigger free throws. He gets